You're watching LMCC.
We ask that those in attendance please rise and remain standing for our national anthem performed by members of the Mound Westonka High School Band. Please be seated. Good evening. I am Stella Miner.
And I am Mason Sabaski. Together we are co-presidents of the class of 2025. On behalf of my fellow classmates and Mound Westonka High School, I would like to welcome parents, relatives, and friends to our commencement ceremony this evening. Tonight, we will become graduates.
To start off our night, I would first like to recognize our guests and school administrators. Please stand and remain standing as you are introduced. The audience is asked to please hold their applause until all guests have been recognized. School board members Gary Woolner and Lauren Davis. Superintendent Kevin Borg, Principal Jolene Herfel, and Assistant Principal Marty Fisher. Ms. Jolene Herfel will now introduce the members of the Mound Westonka honored faculty who have joined us for tonight's ceremony.
Good evening. I am Jolene Herfel, and I am proud to be principal at Mound Westonka High School. We are proud to be a school where the relationship between our faculty and students is central to who we are as an institution. We are extremely proud and dedicated, innovative, and accomplished, and our faculty members represent all of those things. They are professionals who continually show patience and support their efforts to educate the students who enter their classrooms on a daily basis. The work a teacher does takes care and intellect. Students, our faculty have committed themselves to educating you. Your presence in their classrooms every day has enriched their role as your teacher. Along with your parents, they are a significant reason you are here this evening. It is with pleasure that I present our honored faculty. We have many of our staff members joining us this evening. Staff members, when I say your name, please stand and remain standing. Audience members, please hold your applause until all names are called. Emily Beltz, Jen Bormus, Erica Boyles, Corey Bowman, Maggie Carlson, Molly Carlson, Gretchen Chilson, Amy DeGadio, Mark Deppner-Hovey, Jason Hall, Alan Hebert, Scott Houston, Tina Campa, Joe Lawrence, Chris LeClaire, Megan Lenz, Sarah Morinville, Emily Morrow, Zachary Nauert, Kelly Newell, Jana Pare, Emily Rude, Sarah Schwartz, Margot Spangers, Sarah De La Vega, Matt Sobiak, Greg Sullivan, Anitra Trapp, Pam Tremblay, Alex Wagner, Kristen Wallace, Mike Wallace, Ann Bauman, Wendy Richards, Jamie Lundgren, Jeff Peterson, and Matthew Buchholz. Thank you, staff, for being here this evening. It is my pleasure to recognize this year's foreign exchange students. They enriched our school culture here at MWHS. Please stand, turn to face the audience, and remain standing as I read your name. Erradi Gonzalez from Spain. Asier Marmol Gonzalez from Spain. I would like to thank Erradi and Asier on behalf of our staff, students, and community for joining us this year and sharing their school experience with our current graduates. We wish them well in the future endeavors as they return to their home country. Please join me in a round of applause in recognizing our 2025 foreign exchange students. At this time, I would like to recognize this year's local scholarship sponsors, which are listed on the inside back cover of your program. This year, over $469,500 was generously given by over our 48 local scholarship sponsors to 68 members of the class of 2025. I would like to take a moment on behalf of the senior class and our district to express our gratitude to all the individual sponsors generously giving their support, time, and effort to make these scholarships possible. Class of 2025, family and friends, please join me in a round of applause thanking these sponsors. Thank you. While Memorial Day was last Monday, today we would like to collectively pause to observe the important holiday on our nation's calendar. We are grateful to all the brave men and women who have served our country in the military, and we are especially remembering those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. It is now my pleasure to acknowledge seniors of the class of 2025 entering the military. Students, when I call your name, please stand, turn to face the audience, and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all names are read. Noah Specht, United States Marine Corps. Eric von Holtz, Army National Guard. At this time, I ask any current or former service members in the audience to stand and remain standing. In our world today, a commitment to our country's military carries a heavy responsibility, and we share a message of support and gratitude to these graduates and servicemen and women for their sacrifice to protect the freedoms of our country. Class of 2025 and audience members, please join me in thanking these brave men and women for their service to our country.
At this time, senior band members are asked to join Miss Gretchen Chilson and their fellow band members to perform a musical selection. Solas and Ane are two Gaelic words meaning joy and yesterday. It was originally composed to honor a retiring music teacher named for the joy that person found in turning on the band room lights every morning throughout her career, and for the joy found in using the power of music to inspire students to become better individuals. Today, we use this powerful music to celebrate all the joys our graduates have collected throughout their years at Westonka. As their time here becomes yesterday and they move on to their next chapters, our combined symphonic band and wind ensemble will now perform Solas Ane. The Mound Westonka bands, under the direction of Miss Gretchen Chilson, will now perform Solas and Ane.
Thank you, Ms. Chilson and members of the band. Now, if you could please join me in welcoming Mr. Marty Fisher, who will be acknowledging our honor graduates.
It is my pleasure to introduce the honor students of the class of 2025. First, I would like to recognize students earning the distinguished honor of graduating summa cum laude. To earn summa cum laude recognition, a student must maintain a grade point average of 3.8 or better on a 4.0 scale throughout their high school career. Students, when I say your name, please stand, turn to face your classmates and audience members, and remain standing when I read your name. Audience, please hold your applause until all the honor students are standing. Thank you. Mia Weaver, Braden Trundle, Sarah Saprell, Brendan Sexton, Mason Sabaski, Claire Lynch Bastide, Alexa Leonard, Raul Jordan, Anne Marie Johnson, Rachel Jensen, Jessica Herneman, Isaac Hayes, Cole Drill, Emma Carlson, Isaac Odd, Cole Munstertiger, Piper Landsman, Jaden Christ, Alexander Nygaard, Amber Sanchez McConnell, Claire Raschliger, Luke Carlson, Charlotte Mittling, Eric Von Holtz, Anna Borg, Miles Lund, Max Cry, Gracie O'Halloran, Addison Eaton, Audrey Kirst, Camille Ness, Rohan Nella, Matthew Mobagi, Jacob Arenge, Jager Watine, Elliot Lang, Stella Miner, Whitney Williamson, Olivia Bodie, Tanner Bloom, Peyton Schmidt, Tor Erdahl, Avery Olson, Brooke Garlock, Lauren Vielander, Andrew Coldstock, Phaedra Bain, Ruby Fink, Kayla Hattlestead, Cooper Magnus. Congratulations to these students finishing at the top of their class. And they will remain standing as I will now recognize students earning the distinguished honor of graduating magna cum laude. To earn magna cum laude recognition, a student must maintain a grade point average of 3.65 or better on a 4.0 scale throughout their high school career. Tristan Rogstead, William Salvati, Leohe Yanagihara, June Monska, Carter Kleinsasser, Ellie Putnam, Andrew Finley, Taryn Peglow, Astrid Nelson, Morgan Murch, Alicia Klobas, Madeline Sanders, Betsy Rivers, Ashley Ham, Trevor Andrews, Eli Frericks, Maya Lada, and Sabrina Kavanowski. Congratulations for these students earning magna cum laude recognition. Please remain standing as I will finally recognize students earning the honor of graduating cum laude. To earn cum laude recognition, a student must maintain a grade point average of 3.5 or better on a 4.0 scale throughout their high school career. Sophia Reimer, Calvin Pouchnick, Caitlin Farley, Tristan Larson, Mayana Regan, Emma Levitz, Haley Larson, Caitlin Neal, Ada Dirks, Henri Akeyama Finger, Aubrey Nye, I would like to congratulate each of our honor students and their families for having an outstanding academic high school career. You may be seated.
At this time, I would like to introduce Braden Trundle. Braden is one of the 2 senior commencement speakers we will hear tonight. During his years at Mound Westonka, he has been involved in band, choir, math league, theater, speech, and archery. Please welcome Braden Trundle to the podium.
You know, starting off this speech is probably the hardest part of this whole thing. Hey, I'm Braden. You've probably seen me around. I've done a lot of stuff. Though in reality, most of what I've done, I did just this year. If you were to make a time machine and tell a little baby Braden that he would be doing a speech for graduation, he'd call you crazy. Granted, he would stutter a lot while saying it and would speak with just a little bit of a lisp, but whatever. That's not important. The important thing is that it goes to show how much of a difference you can make in your life. You can make it powerful, you can make it positive, and you can make it possible. You can grow, you can change. No matter what happens, you can change. Your life can change, you can change the lives of others, and others can change your life. Back in elementary school, I was a little problematic. I had these meltdowns nearly daily where I would break down in the middle of class and basically halt everything. But one time, and I don't remember who this was, I was having my standard breakdown in 3rd grade class. I was as difficult to calm down as I always was. And for one reason or another, the teacher just wasn't available to help. But there were still other students in the class. So someone came to my side and told me to focus on my breathing. Someone who was not even 10 years old yet saw I was struggling and decided to step in to calm me down. That very student is graduating this year, whoever they may be, and I fully believe that they will continue to help those who need it. And although I don't remember who this was, it really could have been any one of you. I believe everyone here is able to do that. I was always afraid of being alone, but that moment gave me a realization. Am I really? Through my times of greatness and through my times of not so greatness, there was always someone to talk to. There was always someone I knew. My parents, my grandparents, my friends, my teachers, this amazing class, they've shown me something. You are who you make yourself to be. You surround yourself with the people you choose to surround yourself with. I invite everyone here to take a moment and look back at themselves from a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm willing to bet most, if not all of you, would say you've become a better person in that time. And if you don't think that way, it's still not too late to change. I've seen the change in people firsthand. This is a class full of life-changing people. The robotics team went to Worlds. The dance team went to state. DECA did as well as it always does. Each and every person has shown the growth they've made through these accomplishments. They've worked together, they've built each other up, and they've achieved greatness. They go beyond just the bare minimum of the school day. I mean, there's an entire extracurricular activity where people do more math. What a bunch of nerds. I mean, I was on that team, but that's to be expected of me. This graduating class actively works towards doing more. Miss Chilson has always encouraged the idea of doing more band. But in reality, that can apply to anything. If you find something you enjoy, why stop at just the bare minimum? This class is living proof that doing more is the greatest indicator of growth. We've grown from small kindergartners who would scream and cry to proud members of the community with the potential to move mountains with our actions. Graduating high school is just the start for these brilliant minds, as they still have so much more growth and excellence to achieve in their life. No matter how ridiculous the odds may seem, within us resides the power to overcome these challenges and achieve something beautiful. And one day, we'll look back at where we started and be amazed by how far we've come. Thank you.
Thank you, Braden, for your wonderful message. At this time, senior choir members are asked to join Miss Kelly Newell and their fellow choir members. Concert choir is the auditioned vocal ensemble of 9th through 12th graders at Mound Westonka High School. This year, they are graduating 8 seniors. While preparing for tonight's performance, junior student Sydney Carlin offered her reflections. The road home is a beautiful message of a journey towards belonging. For me, this song represents hope. The poem tells a story of navigating difficult times. The singer goes from feeling hopeless and lost to finding a path that will lead them towards a place that feels like home. The nostalgic and promising tones of this poem resonate with anyone who has ever felt uneasy about their future. I get emotional every time I sing this song as we approach graduation every year. I come to terms with my close friends leaving Westonka High School and finding their paths. I know that soon I will be in that position, venturing outside of the town I've lived in for the majority of my life and surrounding myself with new people that will shape my future. I'm hopeful that my friends and I will find our people and that our paths will lead us towards a future we can be proud of. For Westonka has prepared us for this journey. The Mound Westonka Concert Choir members, under the direction of Miss Kelly Newell, will now perform The Road Home.
Tell me where is the road?
At this time, I would like to introduce Emma Carlson. Emma is the second senior commencement speaker we will hear tonight. Throughout her years at Mound Westonka, she has participated in DECA, Student Senate, soccer, lacrosse, math league, and was a board member of the Eli Hart Foundation. Please welcome Emma to the stage.
Good evening, parents, faculty members, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Thank you all so much for celebrating this special moment with us tonight, whether that's in person, through our live stream, or in our hearts. My name is Emma Carlson, and I am so incredibly honored to be here in front of you speaking. Reflecting on my high school years, it is not tonight I remember most, it is everything that has led us here to this point. Now, before we celebrate all of the hard work that our graduates have put in, I would like to start by telling you all a story. When I was younger, I loved reading. I loved the feeling of being so engulfed in the pages that I couldn't put my book down. Whether this was through the magical adventures of Harry Potter or reading about Earth's various ecosystems. I had one weakness, though, one fatal flaw. I always read the last page of a book before I had even started chapter 1. I know, it's basically a crime against literature, and I'm sure that all of my former English teachers are cringing right now. I couldn't help myself, though. I had to know how the story ended before I had flipped to that first page. There was something so comforting to me about knowing how the story would unfold before fully committing to the novel. Knowing that the hero survived, or that the guy got the girl, was relaxing and helped push me through the book. The truth is, knowing the ending of the story kind of ruined it for me. I missed the tension, the surprises, the character development, the very things that make a story worth reading. The beauty of a great story isn't just how it ends, it's how it unfolds. And now, as I'm here on stage at graduation tonight, I'm starting to understand that life works the same way. Class of 2025, we've all been so focused on this very moment, walking across the stage, moving our tassels, tossing our caps, and finally being done with high school. But we've forgotten to appreciate the little things that made our high school journeys our own. Those late nights cramming for our finals, the opportunity to eat lunch every day with our best friends, and the many times that we have fallen and been helped back up. All of these, once thought, insignificant scenes that we rush through are the same ones that we wish we could read again. If there's anything that our high school has taught me, it's this. The ending is only as meaningful as the story that got you there. And life, just like any good book, isn't about rushing to the conclusion. It's about fully immersing yourself in the journey, page by page. So, class of 2025, as we move on to this next chapter of our lives, I encourage you to stop trying to flip ahead. Don't worry about how it all ends. Stay present. After all, the best stories are the ones that we live fully, not the ones that we try to fast forward through. Congratulations, class of 2025. This next chapter is ours. Don't rush through it.
Thank you, Emma, for your wonderful message. I'm now pleased to welcome our principal, Ms. Jolene Herfel, back to the podium. She will be presenting the graduating class of 2025.
Good evening again. Today we celebrate not just a milestone, but a moment that reflects the heart and soul of an extraordinary group of young people, the class of 2025. To this class, I want to say, you have left a legacy that goes far beyond your academic achievements. You were authentically kind. In a world that sometimes seems louder with criticism than with compassion, you chose empathy. You lifted each other up, offered a hand when someone stumbled, and made space for every voice. You didn't just learn about community, you created one. You celebrated each other's accomplishments as if they were your own. Whether it was a win on the robotics field, an impressive spring musical performance, or a personal goal quietly achieved, you showed up for each other. That is not common, that is character. And when the opportunity to lead presented itself, you did not wait for a title. You led by example. In your honesty, your integrity, and the small daily choices that you made when no one was watching. You made this school a better place, and more importantly, you inspired those coming after you to believe they can too. As you step into the next chapter, whatever or wherever that may be, carry that spirit with you. The world needs more people like those of you in the class of 2025. People who lead not with noise, but with kindness, not with ego, but with courage, not with fear, but with hope. In a few short minutes, you will soon transition from student to alumni. And please know you may always find a home at Mound Westonka High School. We are part of who you are, and you are always welcome to come home. Back in September, during our first senior class meeting, I shared with you that graduation is my favorite night of the year. In this night, where each of your names, first, middle, and last, will be called, and you walk across this very stage to receive the diploma that you have earned. As you stand and come toward the stage, take a deep breath, hear your name, and walk with pride, knowing you are who you are as a collective result of your experiences in life and experiences here at MWHS. Congratulations, we are so proud of who you have become and even more excited for who you have yet to be. As principal, it is my privilege and honor to introduce Superintendent of Westonka Public Schools, Mr. Kevin Borg, to receive the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mrs. Herfel. Class of 2025. The motions are running a little thick, guys, so I'm going to keep this pretty brief. I have to tell you that it's really an honor that I've stood with our educators in front of many classes, and each class is special. But for those of you that don't know me, in this class, I'm also a parent, and so today I speak not as a staff member, but I speak on behalf of all of your parents and all your family. And to each of you, I want to say what's ringing through their heart right now, and that is that they are, and I am, so proud of you. We love you and always know you're loved. And we're so, so excited to see you walk across this stage and get the success that we know lies ahead of you. When I look at this class, I just have confidence, and we are so proud. Presenting your diplomas tonight, our school board chair, Gary Woolner, and we have an alumnus, class of 1975, school board member Lauren Davis. Board members, as your superintendent, it is my pleasure to announce that each of these students have met the requirements of Westonka School District and the state of Minnesota. At our high school, we have a tradition, and the tradition is that these students select who calls the class roll. This class has called Miss Wendy Richards and Miss Ann Bauman by this class. I now welcome you up to the podium to call this class.
Would the first row of graduates please stand at this time and come forward to receive your diplomas? We respectfully request that the audience refrain from cheering for individual graduates. Each student and their family deserves to hear their name called. Your congratulations can best be shown with applause after all graduates have been awarded their diplomas. Preston Michael Adam. Henri Avis Akiyama Finger. Tyler Richard Anding. Trevor James Andrews. Isaac Christopher Odd. Phaedra Haley Bain. Sullivan Francis Beardsley. Ray Ronald Bennigan. Liam John Bierman. Tanner Jackson Bloom. Olivia Grace Bodie. Anna Ruth Borg. Joanne Marie Brockton. Daphne Nicole Brothen. Callie Bowen Brown. Emma Elizabeth Carlson. Luke David Carlson. Jaden Tyler Christ. Alicia Katrin Clovis. Skylar Marie Coddington. Andrew Michael Colstock. Kira Marie Kozer. Cheyenne Nicole Sheila Coven. Jameson Allen D'Amato. Blake Travis Decker. McKenna Cloeve Demmer. Ada Ruth Dirks. Jace John DeVolis. Cole Stephen Drill. Addison Joy Lee Eaton.
George Joseph Eberhardt. Tor Christian Erdahl. Jack Anthony Farinella. Caitlin Joy Farley. Ruby Alexandra Fink. Andrew Martin Finley. Anders Lee Flom. Eli Matthew Frericks. Catherine Susan Fuller. Madison Carolyn Gable. Violetta Galan Diaz. Karina Ann Garberg. Brooke Hartman Garlock. Andrew Dean Gerard. Iradi Gonzalez. Lane Robert Gordon. Shelby Dolores Gore. Kuba Stefan Hadjukevich. Ashley Sarah Ham. Isabella Joy Hannon. Kayla Simone Hattlestead. Isaac Daniel Hayes. Carly Christine Heinch. Alexis Rose Henderson. Nahaya Yvette Heredia. Jessica Rochelle Herneman. Dylan Patrick Halapa. Rachel Moy Jensen. Beck Michael Jensen.
Anne-Marie Paige Johnson. Raul David Jordan. Sabrina Isabel Kaganovsky. Sylvie Lee Cantola. Bianca Lee Kenton. Cyrus Alex Kumbungsa. John Thomas Kimbrough. AJ Everett Kermeyer. Audrey Jane Kirst. Carter Michael Kleinsasser. Max Thomas Cry. Maya Ursula Lada. Piper Jean Lansman. Elliot Clark Gaston Lang. Haley Dorothy Elizabeth Larson. Tristan Randall Larson. Alexa Ray Leonard. Emma Lucille Levitz. Leo Iverson Leva. Mason Dane Lilladall. Angelo Lopez. Miles Parker Lund. Luciana Marie Luder. Claire Rose Maureen Lynch Bastide. Lily Casper Lyons. Remy Grace Mack. Cooper John Magnus. Asier Marmol Gonzalez. Kira Mackenzie Martin. Reese Michael Matheny.
Easton Joseph Mazzara. Avery James McManus. Matthew Grant Miller. Stella Judith Miner. Charlotte Johanna Mittling. Matthew Carraro Mobagi. Kira Joe Monacan. June Elizabeth Monska. Javen May Morales. Cole Anton Munster Tiger. Morgan K. Murch. Caitlin Ann Neal. Rohan Reddy Nella. Astrid Ann Nelson. Camille Marie Ness. Stella Jean Nikolov. Matthew Francis Nordstrom. August Joseph Novak. Aubrey Helen Nye. Alexander John Nygaard. Ava Jean Marie O'Brien. Gracie May O'Halloran. Allie Ava Ogle. Avery Kathleen Olson. Jacob Monari EQ Orenge. Mitchell James Ostrowski. Theodore Patrick Owens. Savannah Margaret Paul. Molly Lynn Paulson. Taryn Elizabeth Peglow.
Max Ryan Frederick Marie Pierre. Kylie Lynn Pearson. Wyatt Jean Pitzenberger. Luke Reese Poikinen. Calvin Andrew Pouchnick. Kira Christine Pucklich. Tavi Marie Pucklich. Ellie Rose Putnam. Claire Isabel Raschleger. Mayana Isabo Regan. Rachel Eleanor Reed. Sophia Louise Reimer. Brooklyn McKenna Ranke. Mason Pharisee Reynolds. Betsy Elaine Rivers. Monet Josephine Rodriguez. Gavin Thomas Rorig. Tristan Layla Rogstad. Rachel Rose Rosetto. Sullivan Daniel Rothenberger. William Aiden Salvati. Amber Marie Sanchez Macano. Madeline Renee Sanders. Peyton Louise Schmidt. Sophia Camille Schmidt. Mason Michael Sabaski. John Alexander Seaman. Brendan William Sexton. Sarah Nicole Saprell. Henry William Slater.
Dylan Michael Harley Sloan. Noah Benjamin Specht. Daphne Danielle Spencer. Gracie Marie Stone. Adriana Tegan Sullivan. Cameron Hampet Sorinta. Reese Robert Tuman. Lucia Toquero Irigarte. Braden Knox Trundle. Grayson James Van Nelson. Lauren Jean Vielander. Isabella Maria Villamel. Devin Tyler Vinson. Eric Joe Von Holtz. Brody Ireland Wallace. Grayson Alexander Wallish. Mia Grace Weaver. Whitney Jean Wellamson. Eric John David Wendorf. Georgia May Wilson. Madeline Eve Whitty. Jager Frederick Wittine. Yohei Yana Gihara. Alan Gael Zuninga Lopez.
Now, will our fellow senior class officers please join us in leading the tassel ceremony?
Class of 2025, please stand.